Once upon a time, in the heart of Tanzania, near the vast Serengeti plains, there was a small village called Oloibon. The people of this village were hardworking farmers, planting maize, millet, and beans. Among them was a man named Kato, known for his strong arms and tireless spirit. Every morning, before the sun painted the sky with golden light, Kato would pick up his hoe and head to his farm. But no matter how hard he worked, trouble always followed him. One season, the sun burned his crops. Another season, heavy rains washed them away. Then locusts came and ate whatever little he had. His wife, Zawadi, tried to encourage him. "Do not lose hope, my husband. Hard work always brings blessings." Kato sighed. "I work from morning till night, yet I have nothing. I cannot even feed our children properly, let alone sell anything at the market." That evening, after another long day, Kato sat outside his mud hut, staring at the darkening sky. Just then, an old woman passed by, balancing a heavy bunch of firewoods on her back. "My son," she said in a weak voice, "could you help an old woman carry this to her hut? My back is not as strong as it once was." Kato was tired and frustrated. He almost refused, but when he saw the woman's weary face, he sighed and got up. He took the firewood and carried it for her. "Thank you, my son," the old woman said. "Because you have a kind heart, I will give you some advice. Go to Mzee Kalume on the sacred hill. He will help you." The next morning, Kato climbed the rocky path leading to Mzee Kalume's hut. Mzee Kalume was a respected elder, known for his wisdom and mysterious powers. When he got to Mzee Kalume's house, Kato bowed respectfully. "Mzee Kalume, I have come for guidance. I work hard, but misfortune follows me. Please help me." The old man studied him. "Your troubles come from the greed of the land, but be careful, Kato. Sometimes fortune is a test." Mzee Kalume closed his eyes, whispered ancient words, and suddenly a clay pot appeared in his hands. "This is no ordinary pot," he said. "It is a magical pot. Whatever you ask for, it will give you. But remember, use it wisely." Kato's eyes widened in amazement. "Thank you, Mzee Kalume. I will use it well." When Kato returned home, he placed the pot in the center of his hut. He thought for a moment, then said, "Oh, magical pot, give me food." In an instant, fresh fruits, warm bread, jugs of milk, sweet treats like honey, roasted ground nuts, and so much more filled the pot. The sweet smell filled the hut. Zawadi gasped, "Kato, where did this food come from?" Kato excitedly told her everything. She clapped her hands and said, "If this pot is truly magical, we must use it wisely. Let's take only what we need." Kato agreed for a while. They used the pot to get enough food, buy good seeds, and build a better house. Kato even asked the pot to bless their farm, and overnight, lush green maize covered his fields. Zawadi smiled. "This is wonderful. Now we will never go hungry." But a thought crept into Kato's mind. Why work when the pot can give me everything? At first, Kato asked for a few gold coins every week, but soon his desires grew. He wanted cattle, fine clothes, a big house, and servants to do his work. Within months, he became the richest man in the village. The villagers whispered, "How did Kato become rich so fast?" "He no longer greets us," another said. "Even when we visit, he turns us away." Even Zawadi, his wife, grew worried. "Kato, we have more than enough. We should share with the villagers. Some have no food." Kato scoffed. "Did they help me when I was poor? No, I will keep everything for myself." He spent his days sitting in his grand house asking the pot for more and more riches. One evening, Kato went to his treasure room, where piles of gold sparkled in the lantern's light. "But this is not enough," he muttered. "I want more." He placed the pot down and said, "Oh, magical pot, give me more gold." Nothing happened. Kato frowned. Maybe it didn't hear me. "Oh, magical pot, give me more gold." Still nothing. His face darkened with anger. "Why are you not working? I command you, give me gold now." Still, the pot remained silent. Furious, Kato kicked the pot. "You useless thing," he shouted. In a rage, he grabbed it and threw it to the ground. The pot shattered into pieces. A deep voice echoed from the broken shards. "Kato, you were given this gift to help yourself and others. But your greed made you selfish." Because you refuse to share, your wealth is taken away. You will return to the life you once had. In an instant, Kato's grand house disappeared. His gold coins vanished. His fine clothes turned into rags. He was back in his old small hut with nothing but the clothes on his back. Kato fell to his knees, tears streaming down his face. "I was wrong. Please forgive me." But the magic was gone forever. That night, he had no servants, no treasure, no riches. The next morning, he picked up his old hoe and went back to his farm. Months passed. Kato worked hard on his farm just as he had before, but now he was a different man. When a hungry villager came asking for food, Kato shared what little he had. When an old woman needed help carrying her firewood, he carried it for her. And as time passed, his farm flourished naturally, not by magic, but by his own hard work and kindness. Kato had learned the greatest lesson of all. Greed can take everything away, but kindness and hard work bring true wealth.